Hello, Libras. Thanks for stopping by. You know, it's always nice to have you. You don't have to be a Libra to stop by the Old Sweets Bungalow. If you feel you've been drawn to this channel, this reading could very well be for you. You might want to give it a chance. Okay. I'm a little hoarse today. I've been singing with my band. I'm getting old. My throat reacts to all that. Of course, it always did. Somebody's thinking that maybe you're just better off separated. Yeah, they're having mixed feelings. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Does not have to be. Could be any sign. Well, it looks like you're ending a cycle. Possibly with this person, or just a cycle in your life. It's been fated. It's karmic. Ending an old cycle and getting ready to begin a brand new one. Yeah, this person feels like they've never experienced such an intense connection with you, Libra. It scares them, and that's why they're thinking maybe you're just better off separated. Even though this person would tell you that the universe is fighting for your souls to come together and be together, there's something that they're fearing about this connection. Oh, they've received some sort of pain through this connection with you. They feel that you've hurt them. They feel you've hurt them. They feel like you're their soulmate and that you should be together, eventually. But right now they're feeling a little negative towards you. Let me just put it that way. Because you hurt them. Or they feel hurt. Why can't I move on from you? So they feel stuck. I think they want to move on. Yeah, they want to separate from you. But for some reason, you have this powerful, energetic hold over them. They're finding it impossible to move on from you. It's their feelings, isn't it? Their emotions. But you've got somebody else that you're going to meet, someone new that wants to date you. So you need to get back out there if you've been staying out of the public. Go on a date, set a date, get involved. This person is really wrapped up in their head that's in your energy. Like I said, they don't trust themselves. Now, this might be a person that is insecure and sabotages relationships. And maybe that's what they were going to do with you, but now they find that they can't move on. And they're playing the victim, like you hurt them. Maybe you did. They do want to communicate with you, though, because they can't move on. They've got to get something resolved. I know I was wrong by not talking to you. Would you be open to talking now? That's what they want to know. This person's carrying some guilt. Yeah, they messed things up, didn't they? Because if they could go back in time, they'd try and handle things differently. I guess this had a negative outcome. Yeah, because they think you're marriage material. They just don't know if they can trust themselves enough to keep from hurting you. And they don't really trust you either. They feel that you could hurt them. So this person's paranoid, actually. You know, they're confused. They can't get a grasp on what they should do. It's like they're not using their intuition. Oh, it was bad timing. You probably met each other when they were all involved with somebody else, or you were involved, or both of you. But they fell in love with you. They never expected to, but it happened quick. Could have been like love at first sight. And they weren't expecting that. They can't handle their feelings. They were having a good time, or thought they were having a good time until you came along and triggered them. Yeah, how can you ever forgive the mess I've made? There you have it. They're in fear now that you're not going to accept them. Yeah, they've got somebody in their ear telling them that this relationship isn't going to work out. You don't want to be with Libra. You want to be with me. I'm the one for you. Could be saying something like that, but this is a little bit more sly. This could even be a friend. Now this is someone who loves them. Yeah, has a romantic love for them. And they don't want them to be with you, so they've been talking you down. But luck is on your side, Libra. However you want this connection to go, that's the way it's going to go. You're in control. You're in the driver's seat. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. That's what they'd say. Yeah, they're feeling down on themselves. You know, this person that wants them could be making them feel inferior too, kind of putting them down. So your person's feeling bad all the way around, getting it from every direction. Got to treat my hoarse throat here. Probably shouldn't even try to do a reading today. I can barely speak. It's not my chakra. I'm hoarse, that's all. It's not my throat chakra. Where is it? Girl with a snake. Oh boy, this person has narcissistic tendencies. They really charmed you. Yeah, you're one of you is an empath and the other one's a narcissist. You're the empath, Libra. Lucky you. But you also got to be the victim because you're open and vulnerable, and this doesn't have to be a full-blown narcissist, just narcissistic tendencies. Maybe they're just fine, real decent person until they get in a situation that scares them, like this one did, or pushes their buttons or triggers them. But anyway, you've had to set some boundaries, and if you haven't yet, you should. This, this person that is in their ear, talking you down, they're telling this person that they're crazy. That the kind of love that they're trying to seek, doesn't exist. And if you think you're going to find that with Libra, you're just living in a pipe dream. Your love's not like that. Libra's going to end up hurting you, or just whatever. But they're really trying to work on the idea that love isn't important. Shouldn't think about love. Think they're with someone that, I don't know, someone they don't love, or someone who loves them. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm thinking this could be a friend of theirs who actually has, one of those kind of things. Their friend has a crush on them. But they know that you were right. They might want to beat themselves up for what they did in this relationship, but if they have narcissistic tendencies, I think basically they just wanted to win. If you broke up with them and walked away, that really pushed their buttons. That would trigger them, see. And now, whether they want you back or not really, they could sucker you back in, try and sucker you back in, just so that they could win in the end. Maybe abuse you or break your heart again or whatever, but they want to come out on top. But this person, I don't think, is a full-blown narcissist. They down in their heart, they know that you were right. What your intuition was telling you was right. And they know that they've done you wrong. And they know that you deserve better than what they dished out. Person wants a fresh start. They want to be free. They want to run away from themselves or start anew somewhere. They also want to adventure. They want to travel. I think they're thinking about doing this with you. But there's been so many indecisions. This person just can't make up their mind. If they're a narcissist, they probably have other options. You were an option, but it looks like you were more than that. A little more than that to this person. But they don't know if they should let you go or continue in the path that they've been living. They're in some mental turmoil right now. Yeah, they're kind of blocked off from others. Indecisive. They can't quite make up their mind what to do. They could have been in their head like this for quite some time. But it appears they're involved with someone else or others. Yeah, Libra, I think you just want to have some fun. You should get out and do some social events if you haven't already. And if you did do some social events over the holidays or whatever, I think you had fun doing it. Yeah. You need to get out with your friends. You need to party more. Some of you have been, just stuck at home, looking at those four walls. Go out. Have some fun. this person was a big disappointment to you. They actually might have become a burden. Like you didn't know what you were going to do with them. You had feelings for them, but they weren't shaped up to the way you needed them to be. They left you feeling empty. You know, it might be like you'd text them or something and give them a nice message. Then you wouldn't hear back from them for a week or two. It just left you feeling empty, alone, and like you didn't mean anything to them. Yeah, you felt incomplete. And you don't need to do that anymore. You don't have to feel incomplete. Somebody wants to date you, so, you know, go ahead and get out there. Start having some fun. If you're not already. The person that you're dealing with, they're stuck in the past. Yeah, and they're bored. They think about the past a lot, though. If they have narcissistic tendencies, they're reviewing their past. They're looking at what they could have done better at, where they went wrong, and how they grew up. You know, we've covered this so many times, but I think this person got their narcissistic tendencies from the way they were raised. Their mother, father, or both of them didn't give them the love that they needed when they were a child. Neglected them. And now they feel like they're better off if they just stay independent. And then they can abuse anybody they want to abuse. Got a whole world out there to abuse if they only can stay independent. Oh, gosh. They might want to confess to you something. And there's some slander going around about this person. Talk. Gossip. Yeah, they feel like you outsmarted them. They really wanted to win. But you might want to watch out for this person because they felt you hurt them, then they might want to get back at you. But I wouldn't worry about that. I think they're more worried about what's being said about them in their community or among their friend group or whatever. We're getting back to that blackmail thing again. This person that's in their ear could actually be threatening to expose them or already has exposed them, said stuff about them that they didn't want anybody to find out about. Yeah, I think you're separated from this person. Could have been a twin flame. No, a soulmate. Or a false soulmate. Whatever the case may be, you thought it was a great connection and a soulmate. But now it's in disharmony. There's a lot of tension between you. So you've both withdrawn. You've pulled back your energies, both of you. Ooh. You might come into some new feelings here pretty soon, Libra. If you've got this person here that wants to date you, might be a new emotional awakening for you. A new emotional awakening. Yeah, just might surprise you. You, it might be this new person might be a blessing. Maybe back you up, give you some positive energy to help you quickly and more easily get this past person out of your system. Wash them out of your hair. You know, this person could be getting some spiritual counseling from someone. Yep. Because they know they've done you wrong and they're beating themselves up for it. Like I say, they see you as marriage material. They want to commit to you now, or I think they do. They could have gone into solitude to do some contemplating, just to get some rest and recuperate too. Yeah, they just needed to take a break. Yeah, they're being defensive towards you, though. They're still not ready to come towards you. And you're standing your ground. So these challenges, I don't know. Yeah, this person's a challenge. Looks like they're standing their ground too. So it's a stalemate between you. It's a standoff. Yeah, you were dealing with a reckless person. And they were rigid. It was like they just wouldn't give an inch. But they were kind of irresponsible, They had a lack of discipline. They were stubborn, this person is. They also, though, might be kind of ambitious in a way. They like to study things. And they're consistent at, upon their daily course. They're pretty consistent. They like to plan things, but they're not well grounded. This person is a contradiction unto themselves. You seem to be grounded, Libra, but they're not. That makes them unreliable. They could also be very self-centered, rather selfish. It might appear that they only cared about themselves. When it came to you, they cared more about themselves, maybe, and other people around them than they seemed to care for you. But that wasn't the case, really. They cared for you a lot. They just didn't want you to see it or know it. That's weird. Now, this person could be seeing some successes here pretty soon. Yeah. If they could, be working on something, or the type of person that works on something, like they're trying to achieve something. And that's their happiness. That's their reward. Wishes coming true. They're praying for something. They want to make their dreams come true. So they're praying for the universe to help them. They want this happiness. They might feel like they're almost there. All they've got to do is come back with you and everything's going to be okay. That's what they're thinking. I think they're trying to stand their ground and be defensive around a lot of the people that they're dealing with. Yeah, they're going through a bunch of arguments and ego clashes, and competition, and things aren't going well with this person in their environment, within their community. They're upset with the people that are around them, and the people that are around them are talking gossip and slandering them, possibly threatening to expose them for what, I'm not sure. You have a lot of choices, Libra, but you might be under kind of an illusion that you don't really do have those choices, but you do. You could be indecisive about which option you want to choose, which way you want to go. Don't get caught up in wearing rose-colored glasses. Focus on what you want. Make a plan. Don't let this relationship or this person pull the wool over your eyes. Or sway your decisions about anything. You've got to make your own choices. Yeah. Narcissistic traits, all right. Selfish, jealous, impatient, cold, and demanding. That's what you were working with. You know, I mentioned this person might be getting some spiritual counseling. Yeah, they might be trying to balance themselves back out and become a more thoughtful, giving, warm-hearted person. With these narcissistic tendencies, they've got a lot of work to do if they're trying to heal. Whoa. They've been carrying a burden for a long time. Is it this emotional burden? Mental burden? Trauma from childhood? But they're getting ready to drop this burden. The struggle is just about over for them. Or whatever they've been trying to accomplish or achieve, they're about there. Nearly complete. And that's given them hope. They might even have been receiving some help from their higher power. Yeah. That praying that they've been doing might have paid off, it looks like. Because the way they feel, they've got new inner strength, and it's pushing them towards the finish line here. They've almost accomplished what they've set out to accomplish. Now they might come back and ask for a second chance. This person seemed immature to you. Yes, they did. Looks like you're going to get your happiness. Your 10 of Cups, Libra. You're going to have emotional stability. You got the 10 of Cups right here, and you've got the Ace of Cups in the same row with it. So, but you have this selfish person in between. You've got this cold-hearted person still in between your happiness, affecting your happiness. You're going to have to let your intuition really drive you. Really drive you. Listen to your intuition. Make some good decisions. A lot of you are going to think about taking this person back. Others of you are dating. are getting ready to date here, and you're going to meet somebody nice. So you might want to hang on for a while. Not go overboard for this past person, those of you who think you want them back. Just stay chilly. Go out and have some fun with your friends. See what happens. See if you meet somebody. This person is out to get their 10 of cups too. Just like you. You're getting your 10 of cups. They're getting their 10 of cups. That tells me that a lot of you are going to take this person back. That you could be happy together at some point. Yeah, they're working on the relationship now. They really want to put time into it. They think if they just straighten up, do what they have to do in order to, bring some sort of abundance, equal give and take here. They want to work on the relationship. And Libra, you think that you've figured something out. Yeah. You went into hermit mode for a while. You isolated yourself and didn't want to talk to anybody about anything really. You just wanted to ask the universe for advice of what you needed to do and all that. Possibly a dark night of the soul. If you had a broken heart, that's probably what you did. Yeah, you're realizing that in order to gain your happiness and everything, you can't have anyone bringing conflict or competition or mind games or anything like that. Everything's got to be on the up and up. Fair and even. And your main concern right now is if you did let this person back in, that they would just start right back up with all the confusion and, bringing people into the mix, putting you in competition, trying to make you jealous, all that kind of stuff. And you don't want to go through that again. Nope. You've decided no way are you going to let yourself be put through that again. It's just not going to happen. This person wants their happiness so badly. That's all they really think about. They kind of daydream what it'd be like to be living their future out with you, but they haven't come forward yet. They're egotistical and they can't make a move. Keep looking at my camera here. I think it's going to run out on me again. Okay. They want to come in and make you an offer. They're getting their money together. That's what they want to do. They feel that they've got to be able to present you with some stability in the form of materialism. Okay? They want to come back. But they've lied to you in the past. You'll have to have an apology. Yeah, because you're King of Swords energy. You want to talk, or you will talk, but you're also very firm, decisive, and you can see through lies. They want to come in and explain and tell you that they want to work on the relationship now. But they're finding themselves. It was time I went within to find myself again. I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Okay, yeah. That's what that's all about over there. Your person is getting some guidance. They're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find their way. And their way leads back to you. That's their whole purpose. They might not even be trying to heal if it wasn't for you. Yeah, they see you out there having a good time, or they think you're out there having a good time, and they feel left out. They want to be with you. They want to be doing all these things that you're doing, or they think you're doing. They want to cut loose with you, but they were gaslighting you. You weren't crazy, Libra. You were right. And they just weren't strong enough to admit the truth, so they'd have to gaslight. Make you think you were crazy. No one compares to you. They've looked. They've tried to get you out of their system. They've tried to wash out of their hair. But nobody compares to you. It's just the way it is. You're their fantasy. They fantasize about you. They look at pictures of you, at night. Fantasize about you. But this was just all a big game to them. The way they acted and responded, or if they'd put something on the internet where you might see them having fun or something like that. That was all for show. Just all for show. Part of the game. If you've blocked them, they want you to unblock them. They want to speak to you. They've got a lot to say. Yeah, they were wounded by their parents, either their mother or their father. Then they've had to face all these challenges all their life, not knowing how to act or react. They watch their family fight, squabble, cheat on each other, just whatever. Just wild, horrible, crazy family. Maybe they had to run away and hide and lock themselves in their room or hide in the barn, or they just didn't know. And they grew up with this kind of violent, unhealthy lifestyle. And it really affected them because they didn't get the right kind of love. They weren't able to know how to deal with love or what love was, or just completely out in the cold when it came to love. They didn't know about it because their parents abused them, traumatized them, gaslit them, whatever. Probably had narcissistic parents, or one of them was, and that's why, they have these tendencies now. They don't know how to be any other way. They feel so lost. Trying to make it work. But right now they think it's easier for them to just stay quiet. Not try and do anything except heal and keep getting this counseling and hoping that you will contact them. I don't think you're going to contact them, not in this King of Swords energy. But you'll talk if they come back. I think you will. Well, I think my camera's going to run out, so I'm going to call it quits for now. Going on a trip next week, going to Mexico, so hopefully if I've got good Wi-Fi and everything, I'll be doing some card readings from down there for you. And I won't be singing with the band for a while, so my throat will be healed up. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to have you. Peace and love to you.